This isn't the only thing you do, I know. Jesus. This isn't the only thing I do, you know. I actually work for a company that manufactures push pins, and I'm actually a supervisor of the salespeople, so I make sure they make their sales goals. So I push people who push pins. Yeah, here's one for the ladies, and for the guys to sing to their ladies, and for the pickle magnate, Drake Clawson. Of course, I'm talking about Elvis Presley's Can't Help Falling in Love, as performed by Eddie Vedder. We're going to do this two ways. I'm going to show you the way Eddie does it, and then I'm going to show you how to change it into C shape so you don't have to play B flats and G minor. So if you're just interested in that, you can skip or you can watch the process. Either way is fine. Okay, great. Step 1, capo 2nd fret. Step 2, little F. So 1, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to Eddie finger picks. You can strum this. I'm going to pluck it with a pick because I don't like finger picking, but you can do it however you like. I'm going to do it like this. So the lowest note of a chord, unless it's an E, an A, or a D chord, is whatever the fattest string that has a finger on it. I call that the rule. So now you know the rule. But yeah, if it's an E, an A, or a D chord of any kind, major, minor, 7, flat, 13, blah, 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 unless it says with an X in the bass, is the open E, the open A, or the open D string, respectively. Anyways, back to F. So I'm going to pluck D, G, B, E, B, G. In other words, start at the fattest one and go down 3, and then go to the highest one and go up 3. For a total of 6, because this song is in 6/8, that means 6 beats per measure. 8th note gets 1 beat. Okay, F. A minor, but in this particular version, when Eddie does it, he does not play the open A string as the lowest note. He plays the D string 2nd fret to accentuate this motion of the bass note going down 1/2 step, but you can play it, again, however you like. You can play it with the A note low or not. That's good too. Anyways, either way, next comes D minor, but we're going to use our pinky finger on the B string, 3rd fret instead. So we got E1, G2, and B3 with the pinky finger, and this is why 1 measure of D minor regular. But then walking down from D to B flat, he puts a C in the bass with his ring finger, so you'll be all... I skipped the D string that time, but again, you don't have to be so scientific with it. Anyways, so far we've got F, A minor, D minor, C bass, it's like C bass, B flat, which is 1, 3, 3, 3. See what I mean? You might not want to play B flats. We'll get to that in a few minutes. B flat, F, Eddie plays big F, you can play little f, doesn't matter. And then C7, which is C, plus a pinky finger on G3. Followed by a B flat. Now Eddie goes up to C thusly, keeping the B flat shape. You can play C regular. I'm going to choose to play C7 because I really like C7. Followed by F. Followed by G minor, which is 3, 5, 5. Now I'm lost. But I can't help falling in F, C of any kind, F. And that's it. So here's the verse all the way through. F, A minor, D minor, C bass, B flat, F, C, B flat, C, F, G minor, F, C, F. And that's it, that's the verse. Chorus, really easy. A minor, E or E7, A minor, E or E7, A minor, E, A minor, D7, G minor, C7. You can do a fancy walk back up to the F if you want. That's kind of corny, but kind of the way I am. Anyways, A string 3rd fret, open D, D2, back into F. Yeah, so chorus, A minor, like a river flows, E, A minor, you can do E7 too, there it was, A minor, E, A minor, D7, that's B string 1st fret, G string 2nd fret, and baby E string 2nd fret, to G minor, to C. Any kind. You can play C7 or C for any of those Cs, and that are the 2 pieces you need to play Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley, as performed by Eddie Vedder. Eddie plays it in the key of G. I think Elvis is in the key of C. I actually didn't check that carefully, so someone correct me if I'm wrong, but now we're going to get cozy, and I'm going to show you how to turn this into C shape so you can avoid B flat and G minor. Be right back. Alright, here we go. And this worksheet will be available on my website, myname.com, and it will be under Show Notes, Matlock. Why Matlock? Because Can't Help Falling in Love makes me think of falling and I can't get up, which makes me think of another reason why you might not be able to get up if you're in the car too long. You have buttlock, and buttlock rhymes with everybody's favorite Andy Griffith character, Matlock. Great, okay, so check it out. So the progression of this song is not so much F, A minor, D minor, etc., as it is, look, in a key, chords have positions. So F is 1, G minor is 2, A minor is 3, and so on and so forth in the key of F. Every key has those same positions, they're just different chords depending on where you start. So the key of C here still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positions, but for instance, F is the 1 of the key of F, makes sense, right? And it's the 4 of the key of C, so depending on the key, the chords have different relationships to each other. So if we take that logic and say now our song goes 1, F, right? A minor is 3, so 3, and D minor is 6, and then it goes like 6 with a 5 in the bass. If we follow that formula and take it to our key of C, because we want to play C shapes, because we don't want to play B flat and G minor, right? The 2 and the 4 of the key of F are just trouble for a lot of people, so we want to play the 2, D minor, and the 4, F of C is much easier. So now we're going to go C, E minor, A minor with a G in the bass, for instance. Great, so that's the logic behind it. We're going 1, 3, 6, more or as much as we're going F, A minor, D, because then we can change it to any key we want as long as we know the key. This is the formula, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. When would hamsters wield weapons with horses? And 1, 4, and 5 are major, 2, 3, and 6 are minor, 7 is diminished, not used very often. That's why Elvis and Eddie turned it into an E7, or an E major rather than an E diminished. Yeah, it's melodic fun also. But yeah, I'm going to get back to the guitar and we're going to do these chords. Go get it and follow along. Be right back. All right, I'm going to leave the capo on the 2nd fret. You can put it on any fret you want, whatever's good for your voice. If you're going to sing this for your lady or for your jar of pickles. All right, so C, I'm just going to strum this. E minor, A minor. Here's A minor with a G in the bass. We got our A minor. Pinky finger grabs that G note. You don't even have to strum the whole chord. Just play that little G note. Followed by F, C, G7. One of the best chords. E1, A2, E3. Followed by F, C, what? No. F, G, C, D minor, C, G7, or just G, C. In the 5 position, the 7 is completely replaceable with the regular one. So you can play G there, you can play G7, whatever you want. Chorus, E minor, do, 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 B7. Also one of the best chords. So D1, A2, G2, baby E2. E minor, G7, E minor, B7, E minor, A7, D minor, G or G7. You can do that little cheesy walk there too if you want. E3, A open, A2, back into C. Play a G and then a G7 after the G. That's even an extra level of awesome. Cool, so there it is, Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis, as performed by Eddie Vedder. Pearl Jam does it a little differently. The chords, I think, I didn't check too closely, but I think there are a couple little differences between the Eddie Vedder version and the Elvis version, other than being in a different key, of course, but if you put it into the right key, I think Eddie played a minor where Elvis played a major. But that's the way Eddie did it, and obviously Eddie's our friend, and we're his friend too. He doesn't know who we are, but that's okay because we're learning these wonderful songs and having a great time together. So thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.